Alright, so it's the end of, well, post shift. I don't even know if I'm gonna do this too often, but just to throw it out there, bruh. Whew. It was dope. I did get a little bit tired, but the one thing I walked away with this shit as I get on the freeway, hold up, big pimpin'. Alright, niggas. The one thing I would say about this shift, and I'm thankful because I might make a separate video on this, but I gotta just throw it out there. So I was doing a little delivery. Older Filipino woman outside smoking cigarettes, or a cigarette. And she just posted up chilling. I parked, in front of her, do my delivery, and I guess she could tell I had like a smile on my face, and I was walking around just, smiling and shit. And I was in a good mood, good ass mood. I was singing and shit. I do my delivery, and then she walks towards the window. She's on that side, because I delivered to the house across the street from her. And, ooh, it's foggy. She looks at me and she's like trying to get my attention. So I roll down the window. I'm like, "What's up?" And then she brushes me towards her. This is that quarantine shit. Like, this is when you just want to communicate with motherfuckers. And she was like this with me. I just got out like, "Oh, what's going on, miss?" And then she was like, "Hey, how come you were laughing?" And she hit me, but she was just joking around with me. I don't know if she thought I was laughing at her or shit. But it was dope though. It was like a silly play. Like, "Hey man, nice to see you." It was her way of that. And it was dope, man. And my moral of the story is, I'm thankful that I have that quality about me, because I used to be kind of like pissed about it. Like, I used to be mad that I was considered someone easy to talk to, or easy going, because a lot of the times at work or in life in general, it gets kind of like this. You get this vibe from other people where it's like, "Oh, he's beta," or "Fuck that nigga, bruh, he a chump." You get that. I used to think I was a pussy. I used to think I had to walk around and intimidate fools to be considered quote unquote an alpha or some shit. I used to get mad because I'd get picked on and shit because I'm skinny as shit. Like, nigga, I'm 125 pounds. And I don't look intimidating one bit. And I used to be mad about that. I used to want to scruff my face up. I grew these fucking dreads. I had braids. But, over time, it's just like, bro, I gotta be manly. I gotta be a tough guy, I even changed my attitude a bit. I tried to be an asshole for a minute, or at least assertive. And it was just like, it's like, no one's afraid of you. That's what I've learned, is when you're really hyper, I wouldn't even say hyper aggressive. It's just like, you're just like a tick, You're just like an annoying person. You're not tough. You're not cool. It's just like they're not afraid of you. They just don't want to deal with you. That's the difference. And I always used to just be confused about the way I was received a lot of the times, because I would always be like talked to by random strangers. And albeit I used to be a big ass pothead. I still be smoking dope. But I used to be a bigger pothead. And a lot of the times I was shy and shit. Not necessarily unsure. Well, I guess trying to find myself, but not really unsure about myself, but more so unsure about scenarios that occurred. I never could really read them totally 100%, so I don't even know if I'm just going off on a tangent. But bottom line is, the quality that I kind of always shadow myself for and was trying to like dissolve and acquire a new type of attitude, or you gotta be a tough guy, you can't be a pussy, you can't be a gentleman, you can't say please, you can't say thank you, and just doing that shit. I mean, I ain't getting no pussy, but I'm getting a lot. I'm making, well, not, I wouldn't say making friends, but like, like I'm received well, and that's cool. It's dope. It's like I'm glad that I have that. I don't want to call it an aura, but I'm glad that I do have that. I guess that just being where people could, just walk up to me and be like, "Hey," and tease me, and and I don't mean like bully. I never been bullied in my life. But because I've never been bullied, but I've been misunderstood. I never took it as bullying. I just took it as, okay, bro, okay, tough guy. Like, I always just brushed it off. But that's just stories, I used to shit on that shit. I used to try to be a tough guy. I used to try to go out my way to be kind of straightforward or rude or to the point, like fuck the cushion shit, let's get straight to it. And a lot of I'm not gonna say that's not a part of my personality as well. I believe I'm a straightforward person, but I'm thankful. Like it's kind of sad to say, but one of my favorite and confusing compliments that I receive a lot of the time is, oh, you're always smiling, or you got a cool smile. And on it, like, I like that for the same reason that I kind of get sad about it, because a lot of the times I'll be like, oh shit, I still have a smile on my face when people say that, because there's times where I'm like down in the dumps, bruh, and niggas be like, oh, you're always smiling, or the same, like simultaneously, like, oh, you got a nice smile, and I'll be like, oh shit, it's still there. Like internally I say that to myself, like, oh cool, it's still there. Like, all right, cool. Like, I feel like shit, but I'm glad that I don't look like I feel like shit. Because that would be worse, just to have that vibe, like, this guy, yeah. But I'm glad I have the opposite effect on people. I'm glad I have a welcoming presence there. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful more than I'm thankful for it. I think thankful is a better word than glad. I'm thankful, very thankful, because I don't know, man. It's cool. It's like magnet. I feel like a magnet. Whew. Good day. Shout out to motherfucker, the boss lady. And I would also say good day because a lot of shit got took off my route. It could have been, I should have still been out there, to real talk. And I kind of finessed that shit. I came back with some boxes. I was like, look, bruh, homeboy said he took that shit off. He said this wasn't on my route. And it worked. And it's not like I was lying. I was just kind of weary about having to go back out there. I just passed a fucking accident on the freeway and shit too, so it was gonna take extra time. I'm glad I'm home, nigga. I'm home. I kind of wish I had some weed to smoke, but I honestly believe that this mentality, this state of mind that I've operated in for today and a little bit of yesterday, well, actually, while working, was due to the fact that I haven't been stoned out my mind. I still got 2 more fucking days of this shit, so I'm almost done. I'm halfway through. So this was day 2. I got tomorrow and the next day, and we'll be back on the weekend. And that's the real challenge. That's gonna be the real fucking challenge. Can you stay sober for 3 days straight while on quarantine, But peace, my niggas. I just wanted to end that shit there. I know I filmed a video earlier, and maybe we'll edit this shit today or tomorrow. When do I gotta put this shit out? I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even have a schedule, bro. I'm just out here doing this shit. I don't want to be too random. Woo! I don't want to be too random about this shit. I just had a good feeling about today. I felt good. It rained. I didn't give a fuck. I was out there getting wet and shit, stepping in puddles. It didn't fucking matter today. And I still wish, and then that's the trick, because you be having good days, and in the back of your mind, you be like, hey, man, the cherry on top, get high, baby. And the weed club is open. I really want to fucking go buy some dope right now, but nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. For the simple fact that I was shown who I am, or the potential of what I can do while having a clear mind. I could, be in this world with other people. Whereas when I be smoking dope, it's kind of like a isolation chamber. It's like I'm in there doing my own thing in my own world, in my own head, thinking negatively. But for whatever reason, it's like a blanket to me. All in all, my niggas, peace. And that's about it, bruh. Lord, thank you for the bitch I'm about to see. Jesus. Hopefully it's recording.